Alright, hey guys, welcome back to Reverse Fishing. Today we have some really exciting news that I'm really happy to go over. We are finally able to pull the trigger and upgrade the graphs in the boat. So I'm a technology guy in my normal day-to-day job, right? I work in technology field. I like computers, I play video games and stuff like that. Obviously I do GoPro, editing, videos, etc. So I'm a technology guy, but the technology that I had on my boat was really old. I was running a 997 from Humminbird, which is a completely solid unit. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just older tech. I mean, it's like 2008. We're getting 12 years, 10 plus years old, 12 years old from the time that was purchased. It was actually one of my dad's units, and he gifted it down to me when he upgraded. So I've been long overdue for some upgrades in the technology field for fishing. Obviously, as you guys have seen, I've still been fairly successful as an angler. Even without the high-end tech, you can completely still compete at most levels without the tech, definitely depending on the fishery. However, when I get down to the bigger fisheries, it's a lot harder for me to do well. On a lake like Smithville, my home lake, like, yeah, you can still compete pretty good without the high-end tech, except I think I can take my game to the next level upgrading. So today we're going to go through an unboxing, and I have two of them, but I'll probably only open one for the video because they're going to be exactly the same. But we have two new units for the boat. I've already taken the old units off the boat. These two units are going to be going on the boat sometime this winter for next season. So we're going to get into the first box here. I've already cut it open, and we'll show you guys what we're going to go through. So to start the year, I actually purchased these units from Reed Sporting Goods, so never done business with them. I did some research on a Facebook group and found they had a sale. They were super nice, awesome customers. They're in Minnesota. I'm in Missouri, but I ordered from them. Looks like they gave us a little magazine. I'll go through that, check it out. But we'll go through my unit here that I got. I ended up purchasing a Garmin, so I went to the Garmin. This is a 93sv with a GT54 transducer. It was on sale. They had a huge sale. Some of you guys have probably seen it. They were having these, so these are normally $1,049.99, so $1,049.99. These are on sale for $599 because they're upgrading the transducer to the GT56. This has a GT54, so they had a closeout on them, so I picked up two. So we're going to go over what they come with, and then I'm going to shoot later videos, installation, and then I'm going to shoot some first time on the water with them, setting them up, how I'm going to dial them in. I'm new to the Garmin. Every time I've gone to the store, I've played with them because I knew it's what I wanted. These are the exact units that I wanted. Even before they were on sale, I wanted to purchase them, but now that they're on sale, I just had to go and pull the trigger. So let's dive into the box here and see what we got. Alright, so I'm going to grab the camera real quick, show you guys how it comes. Looks like that. Set the camera back down, and we'll go through. So it looks like the head unit. Oh no, that's actually just the cover that comes on top. So there we go. Face covering there. And then here is the actual unit. So man, that thing is light. That is. So I'm coming from a 997, and like I said, this is way lighter and skinnier than what I've been currently running. I mean, that thing's pretty skinny. I like it. The screen's going to be a little bit bigger than what I'm used to. I think I ran an 8-inch screen. That's supposed to be a 9-inch screen, but it shouldn't be that much different. This is a touchscreen unit, so it has touchscreen, but also has buttons down here on the side, as you guys can see. So it does have that. So let's dig in and see the rest of the box here. So this appears to be a template, I'm assuming for mounting potentially. Yeah, mounting template. If you're gonna do like a dash mount, I'm gonna guess. We're not doing that. We're hopefully gonna be able to use the same box as what we had previously. So Garmin sticker, that probably will go on the boat now that I'm running Garmin for sure. And then now we got the guts of the unit. So I think Garmin does something a little different with the Humminbird. It was a cradle, or it was not, sorry, with the Humminbird it was a plug, and then it had the gimbal mount, I think is what it's called, separate, and this looks like it's built in. The gimbal is already on the cradle for the unit, and then this pops in, it looks like, into here, plug in. So the plan is to put this on the boat, and then you just can take the unit itself off, put it back on. So what I've been currently doing is I take this whole piece off with the Humminbird. Now with this, I'm probably just gonna pop that head unit off, leave this. It does have a cover for the plugs right there. That's nice, especially if I'm gonna be leaving it on the boat. And it'll probably come off when I'm at home. But as far as like, if I'm having a multi-day event, I'll probably just pop the face unit off. But we'll see. I might end up taking it off. It's gonna be depending on how bad how hard or difficult it is to take the plugs out. So, I assume that. Don't know what these are. We'll set these over here. And then this is the, looks like, transducer and mounting hardware. The transducer is supposed to be pretty large. I believe that's this piece here. That transducer is probably a couple inches bigger than what the current transducer I got is, but it comes in a Ziploc bag, which is kind of nice. So let's take a quick peek. Oh, there's your trolling motor bracket. That's pretty nice. That's actually really nice that it gives you the pieces for the trolling motor. So I will be having one on the trolling motor and one on the console, and then I'm working towards getting a non-UHD, like a Plus model, and then live scope over the winter as well. So we should be having live scope. I'm gonna have 2 models up front and then one at the dash. My old HDS5 is gonna run in the dash as well. Let's take a look here. There's your transducer cable. Take a look at the transducer. The mounting hardwares. I'll put those back in the bag before I lose them. That actually is good because I wasn't sure. I kept the mounting hardware from some other stuff, but there's the transducer. We're not going to open that up yet until we're ready to put it on the boat. There's the cord. Looks good. Let's set that over there. I think this is the NEMA port, if I remember correctly from doing some research online. Maybe power, and then also NEMA. Blue and brown is the NEMA, I think, and then I assume that's power cord and NEMA 2000. Which we won't be using those cords, but we will be using the power, obviously. That is the bracket for the back of the boat. And I assume that's another bracket. I don't know if that's for. We'll have to go through the instructions. I don't know what these are. These, I'm not really sure what these are. It looks like they wrap around the plug, so I'm assuming they could be some type of interference protection. And then here's your user's manual that we go through. So we'll be reading through that to get the best use scenarios. I'll put that back in there. Put that back in there. Need this transducer. Put it back in the bag for now. We'll slide that box over. We will go ahead and open the second box here real fast, just to make sure everything's the same. Should all be the same. All looks good in the first box. Let's check the second box here. There we go. Put those scissors down. Packaging out. Got another Reed Sporting Goods magazine. And then there's my other unit. Same thing. (93sv) plus transducer. Yep. It's gonna be the same. We're not gonna go through this because it's gonna be the same contents we just had there. But we will be running 2 Garmin. Let's put this back here. So we'll be running 2 Garmin units this new year. So really excited for 2021. Hopefully we get past the COVID and coronavirus stuff and we can get back to fishing and traveling a little bit more and feeling more comfortable getting out and about than we are currently. So these units will be going on the boat. I said one will be in the front, one will be at the console, and then I'm planning on adding the second one that I'm just probably trying to get used. So, and then we're going to try to get live scope over this period of time also. So hopefully next year when we're fishing, we'll be all Garmin's. I'm going to do some videos on installation of these, installation of the Garmin Panoptics, hopefully, and then some usage. I'd like to shoot some video on using them, setting them up. I know a lot of people have a lot of questions about usage and setting them up and etc. And there's a lot of good information out on the internet, but I'll give you my information, my background from using Humminbirds prior to going to Garmin's, and then going to Garmin's and seeing what's different, what's similar. My 93svs did good for me. They always had a pretty good picture, even though it was really old tech. I was able to find brush piles, but I'm hoping these should allow me to see fish a little bit better. That's really what I'm looking for. We have some big tournaments this year that are coming up. Might be jumping in the BFLs this year, haven't decided yet, but we do have the Bass Nation Central Regional that we qualified for, so we'll definitely have this set up and ready to go before then. Hopefully they help me find some fish and try to advance to that next level in there. So that's about all. Quick unboxing, showing you guys what we're going to be doing. Like I said, we'll put this into a series, Garmin installation usage series that I'm going to put on my channel, so be sure to look out for that. So if you want to see more, be sure to check out the playlist as it comes out. Obviously my boat's stored outside, so if it's cold, ain't nothing going to get done. I might be able to install one of these this weekend. I got to do some looking and see how I want to do. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate you watching. Check out the other content on my channel. There's going to be a couple more tournament videos left for this year. This one's going to be posted fairly quick after shooting. Shouldn't require a whole lot of editing. So really excited that I got these units and am ready to go. So thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate you tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and we'll catch you out in the next one.